Okay, good evening everyone. John Moody of Moody Mystery. We are now back with Wizardry 7. This time it's A-2, second episode, A-2. We're going to continue our exploration of New City. And hopefully the sprites are better now. Behind a flutter of papers inside the inner chamber of the library, you surprise an old and gray rat-like creature who apparently does not like surprises.
Eek! Who are you? Why can't you leave me to work in peace? Besides, I gave the city blueprints to the strangers that were here before you, if that's what you're looking for. Now leave me alone.
Okay. We're going to talk with him because we want to know about the archives. First, we'll ask about the blueprints.
History of Old City. That's what I've been researching. Listen and I'll tell you what I've learned. Long time ago, everyone lived together here, all in the same city, Old City. Life was simple. There was a common purpose, to fulfill the law of something called the Sacred Stone. But as time went on, there was disagreement upon the meaning of the sacred writing. Everyone began having different ideas, and they began to fight amongst themselves. Different groups were formed, each claiming to represent the one true interpretation of the sacred stone. In time, each faction created their own version of the sacred stone, rewriting it to conform their own belief. The original sacred stone was lost, obscured, and forgotten. Eventually, all anyone knew about the pendant was the beliefs of the faction into which they were born. Naturally, the different factions began to separate. Soon, newer cities were constructed in the surrounding regions, and Old City was abandoned. All evidence of our original common ancestry disappeared. There were wars. Simple life had come to an end, and each faction began to evolve in an entirely. Some believed that this was bad, others claimed that it was all foretold, and a few others yet said that this is all that it should be. Hundreds of years passed, and one day a strange thing occurred. A group of strangers appeared calling themselves the Wizardry. They said they came from the mountains where they had been living ages since the fall of Old City. They had achieved great scientific wonders, and they wished to share their knowledge with all. A common ground was needed for all the different factions to meet with the Wizardry, and so New City was constructed. And it was built on top of Old City. Then as suddenly they appeared, the Wizardry vanished. No one knew exactly what happened. There must have been some purpose, but no one knows what it is, and so to them at least, here we are. Okay, so I've already read this, so I'm just going to go through this quickly again, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yada, 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 blah, 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 etc., etc.
Okay, it seems like every time we type in Old City, it wants to go through the bleep in history. Yeah. We'll keep up. Yeah. We know about the Higardi, you know. Let me think for a moment. There were some archives in the old city. When New City was built, the archives were sealed off and covered over. Years ago, I went there to study records of our history. I think I may still have the key. One moment. I hope this helps with what you are looking for. The access to Old City is on the south side of New City. It's been locked up for years. Be careful. Now, when you're talking and you say bye, that all that does is that brings you back to this screen. Let's see if you have anything exciting. Honestly, at our level, you really don't have anything. I mean, you know, it's like we're over leveled for this area. And this is not a complaint. This is just the way things are. Hello, Zombie Bubble. I hope you are doing great. If you notice, I think last time the sprites were off, but this time they are on point. For some reason this game's moving really slow. Okay. So we're going to pick this now. Now normally if we're like a regular like level 7 character, we'd probably have, hey Caribus. I'm sorry, I want to make sure I got that right because yeah, I think I did. Okay. Yeah, Caribkis, sorry. Okay, so we've easily picked this lock. Okay, ooh. Now this is where things get interesting, because remember that this is the DFortae mod, so expert mods. So sometimes you may see other monsters mixed in. In this case, we have car 1, car 3, but no car B. Well, Charybdis, there actually is a solution to that. And if you go through the channel point redemptions, then I think you'll figure it out. Now you're saying Cardi B or Cardi B? Because I don't know if I want Cardi B in my party. All she's going to do is just take clothes off and drug people and get... I didn't say that, did I? Okay, so we're actually going to go after the CD bishops. We're going to do a mind flay. Oh yeah. Well, oh, you're right. I didn't set it for mature audiences, so. Okay, so what do we want to do to the CD bishops? I'm going to try silence. Mind Flay should take care of most of the monsters except for the CD bishops. Ooh, it actually took care of one of them. Now I think one of the ratkins may be hiding, or a couple of them, so it won't get all of the ratkins. Okay, so I'm letting you know there is an ad break coming up soon. What you can do during those ad breaks is you can just simply do something fun, relax, get something to drink. I'm going to drop the delay down to 5. Okay. So ad break is over, so welcome everyone back. Yeah, I think that's what we meant to hit resume because I was trying to dial back the delay. Ooh, a chest. Nice. Let's see what's in the chest. Now, Donuts to Dollars probably says that this is not going to be that exciting. And it looks like it's daggers, so I'm not too worried about it. That being said, okay. We're going to take the arrows. We're going to take the scroll. We're going to take the potion. I'm not sure what it's in it. We're going to take the powder. And we're also going to take this powder. And we're going to take the wand. And the quarrels we're going to leave behind. No one's using a crossbow. Let's see what the arrows are. Oh, we have a book that we have not. Okay, Book of Fables. Yep, that's. Okay, flash powder. It may come in useful. Sparkle sticks. Okay, potion. Superman, okay. Powder. Snake dust, which is toxic cloud. I'm not 100% sure what that does. And welcome on, Tim. I hope you're doing well. Yep, 8 out of 10. Knock knock could be useful. Okay. DeForte, let's at least have you use the sticks. Let's have you get some training. Artifact training. Okay, that's the way out, and I think it's the eastern way out, which is okay. Umpane detache. Military personnel only. Now you notice it's locked. And if we try to pick it, even if we get our best darn character, you notice that it's constantly red, which means it cannot be picked, which means there's a special item that's needed. Could be a special item, could be something else special. BYYR. So I'm going to drop this because I don't think we really need it anymore. I'm trying to see if there's anything that we want to get rid of. Elm arrow, very unexciting. But still. Okay, so Sparkle, you're going to get rid of the spear. We're not going to get much for it, but at least it frees up an inventory slot, which is always good. Now, normally I would be upset, but with the condition that we are in, I'm actually not too worried. I'm not too worried. I'm actually just going to straight up melee them. Okay, so now we're fighting 5 Umpani guards. This should not be, this should be NBD. No big deal. So keep in mind that there's a good bet we're probably not going to be moving up much. Okay, our precision arrows aren't hitting much. I'm wondering why we call them precision arrows. Okay, so let's look at what we have yet to explore yet, because our goal right now is to explore a new city. Okay. I don't know if we've gone in here yet. I don't think we have, so let's go in. Okay, and again, it seems like they keep giving us major monster groups, which is fine by me. I do not mind at all. Okay, we found some darts. Okay, they're just feather darts, but we'll hold on to them anyway so DFortae can by the way, this past Saturday I went to the pinball expo in Chicago. I actually had lots of fun. It was a blast. I think main thing I got to do was I did get to see some fellow streamers there, good pinball streamers. Yeah, so that was fun. I'll be honest with you, I was pretty tired. Whoa. Whoa. Hello, Wolfsight CDN. Hope you're doing well. Now here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try Falling Stars. Now, if you remember jokingly, when I played the single character, oh, okay. I remember saying that you made it to Orc Ogre Castle. I'm assuming you're still working on Orc Ogre Castle. And if you want to share progress, how far you've made it in there, you go for it. Oh, it is. You know, it's. Whoa. Okay, so we got some Ompani ruffians apparent, but that's all right. We really thinned the herd. I'm not sure if it was a case where the oh yeah, the treasure vaults cleaned them out. Yep. I won't say any more, but no, I won't. Yeah. But you know, but really go through everything thoroughly, and you know. Okay, we're hitting the Ompani ruffians. Oh, Wolfsight CDN, I'll tell you what, when I did my single character run, the treasure vault was brutal because I only had so much carrying capacity, so I had to wait for an NPC so I could unload my stuff. Then like, okay, unload the stuff, go back again. Let's see, nope. Sparkle's getting close. Sparkle's the only one that's somewhat close. Good. Good that you got the luck of an NPC. Peering in through the window, you witness several large grayish creatures carrying on a conversation, comprised mainly of snorts and low rumbling sounds. Soon one of them gets angry, stomping, snorting as if enduring some gross miscarriage of justice. Then he parades from the room, the others following at a cautious distance. Yeah, see, that's the Ompani Datache, and oh, maybe we'll get to it. Who knows? Ah, cool, nothing there. So let's see what's next. Again, my goal here is to okay, have we been in here yet? Nope. So let's again save it and yeah. Cool. Glad you were able to sell off. So and go if there's anything more, go back and get it. And if you're not sure, get it. Oh, okay. This thing really is dragging though. It's like I've got the you know what cranked up to like I've got DOSBox cranked up to where it normally is. I don't know why this is going so slow. Yay. Okay, so here we go with these guys again. Now, even though it's probably not necessary, the reason I still hide from them is because, you know, let's just say something does happen and I'm battling some non-spellcasters. What could happen is conceivably there could be like a stalemate. And what I mean by that is like, you know, no one's attacking and I'm not attacking. And eventually I think the game does kill the monsters. Yeah, I think there was one Ratkin rogue that was like not hidden. As you can see, our sprites are on point tonight. Okay. So we're starting to really fill in a lot of the map, which is a good thing. A lot of the map's getting filled in. Trying to see if there's any other places that we need to fill in. There's a couple places I know I'm saving for last. Well, we know that place is the Ompani military area. Okay, you stand inside a large courtyard. Serene and calm, it is welcome change from the otherwise gloomy city. There is an arched gazebo in the center of the courtyard fountain, and within it is housed an ancient statue. Okay, here is a whatchamacallit, a door. And it looks like it leads somewhere important, so let's see. Welcome all. Westminster Abbey. Interesting. Okay, ooh, we got some monks. Yay, demented monks. DeForte, you're going to do a mind flay on them. A couple of them are unaffected, so we have to be careful. Well, they're probably demented monks, so something that scrambles their brains may not affect all of them anyway. Okay, so let's go around the perimeter. Let's see if there's anything exciting around the perimeter. Not that I see, so... Okay. Okay, so we're going to save it here. I always like to save it on occasion just in case things happen. Okay, so let's see. I think we've done everything. Okay. Drawing near the priest, he turns to face you. Welcome, my children. Do you seek healing for the body or guidance for the spirit? I'm going to go with guidance. Slay not he that cannot hear. Okay, wait, really? Hey, this isn't going to work. Go now and repeat these words to Brother Shober, who guards the bridge to the holy city of Munkharama. Your journey shall be long, but you have taken the first step. Now you must prepare to make the second. Okay, so this is Father Roulet. We're not gonna right now. He sells potions. I think he sells potions mostly, but let's see if he has anything exciting for sale. I'm gonna go with Sparkle because Sparkle has, if I remember, holy water, parasite, cure poison. I'm gonna at least take a cure stone. And let me load up on some Dahlia water. Okay, and so How goes your dungeon crawl? Hey, hello, Bibber Bang Booba T. Yes, it's. I don't know if I call it a dungeon crawl because we really haven't gone in many dungeons yet. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to sell the new Gacha game, and it's pretty good. I've never heard of that. Okay, I think I'm going to get me one more Cure Stone potion, and then I think I'm going to be good. Okay, good. Okay, let's see if we... Oh. Just letting you know there's an ad break coming up. Okay, so what we're going to do... Really, DFortae? Sure, thank you, DFortae. Leave it to DFortae to put piranhas in the pool. Base Shack, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm making progress slowly but surely. Right now I'm in New City. I've got a fairly new I transferred the party last time, first episode. If you want to look at the VODs, you will notice that a lot of the not all of the sprites are not good. And so what I did is I Okay, I want to welcome everyone back. Again, this is actually a DFortae mod. So if you remember, there were piranhas. Piranha are biting the body. See, DFortae decides, okay, I'm going to be cute, and I'm going to add piranhas. But you know what? I think it makes it more fun. I think it makes it more fun when you don't know what to expect. You know, you can, it's like you know all the monsters, and all of a sudden you get these like Psy monks. What the bleep are they? Psy monks? Okay. Donuts to dollars. When we go straight, we're going to we're going to run into piranhas. Okay, so we made it to the statue. The stone looks fresh, as if it was carved only yesterday, although a thick layer of rust around its base, Jack 1, suggests it has been here a long time. Gazing up into the face of the majestic figure, you detect a faint smile, and its eyes seem to almost twinkle. Okay, we've got a redemption from Gixxer099. Gixxer, of course. Got two characters, Gixxer. You've got the fighter and you've got the ninja. Take your pick. Ooh, fighter, okay. I'm gonna search here. Scraping off the thick rust, you unearth a metal plate at the front of the statue engraved as follows: Father Funzang. Oddly enough, while cleaning the plate, you notice that the middle of the second O in the engraving seemed to move out of alignment. It indeed swings open, pivoting at the top, and underneath you find a small opaque stone, apparently concealed here a long time ago. Found a moonstone. Yay! Okay, let's try to get ourselves out of here, and of course you know what's going to happen. Wait, before we do that. Okay, and so we only have one more left, and that is the ninja. And I don't think anyone, and I think people are going to be reluctant to rename the ninja because they remembered that the ninja was DFortae. Now that being said, if you notice though, DFortae is the psionic. I talked to DFortae, said he loves psionics, so no, I understand what you're saying. It's like a retired number in sports. You just don't take it. Well, I'm trying to remember who our previous psionic was named. What was the name of the previous psionic? I'm trying to remember what it was. But there were a lot of fart jokes associated with it. I know it was butt for a while. Oh, okay, but yeah. Okay. And I'm also one of those that I tend to be a person that wants everything complete. So like you see there's a little gap in the map there. I'm going to go back and fix it. You're right, we can't have a map gap. Okay, I bet you these are demented monks. If they start casting spells and we know then we know that they're more than that. That they're either dark forest monks, monk ninjas, mad monk with a U. You know what, Gixer? That's probably some type of copyright issue, or it could be that the monk with an O is a class, whereas maybe monk, M-U-N-K, is more like a race. You know, I'm not sure what the deal is behind that, but it is interesting that they do have different spellings. Okay. Okay, so it looks like yep, we have not been in here yet. So this is another place we need to visit. Whoa! Lots and lots of savant guards. Okay, so if I remember correctly, and see, the reason I'm going falling stars is because I think if I remember correctly, they're somewhat mindless, so look at that. Goodbye. And that's one of the reasons why I like to use when I have like multiple monster groups, even though I know I can kill them with melee, I prefer to get rid of them as quickly as possible. Keeps the game going. Okay, so it looks like this southeast area we have not done a lot. And if I remember correctly, I think there's a reason why. Okay, so I know there's some stuff down here that we need to, okay, Okay, locked, but I think this is an easy pick. Now notice that there's 3 tumblers, but you don't see any red, and that's a good sign. If you don't see any red, that usually means it's pretty darn good. Okay. Oh, cure poison, I think that may come in handy. Direction. I don't know if we need that necessarily, but we can use that for training. Let's see. Scribe, yeah. Okay, good. So DFortae can maybe get in some scribe training perhaps at some point. But usually what we need to do, if you're going to do scribe training, you need to get it when it's you need to get it when it went during combat. Okay. Ooh. Oh yay, rats. I'm actually going to just melee them. This will also give us some melee training. That being said, I think most of the characters are already like maxed out on melee training. So okay, so it looks like our demented monks are having fun with us. And it looks like one of them ran away. So we're just going to keep on kicking some monk butt. Now, I'm just going to say that, as I said, yesterday, I did go to the expo, which was about I'd say a 3.5-hour drive. I did eat at some good places. I did eat at Fontano Subs, that's in Hinsdale. And that's pretty good subs. I don't know. It's just one of those things about them. It's like, I don't know what's good about them, but they're just good, you know. iron key. And then, of course, I went to, I think it's Solano's Pizza. They're kind of a little bit east of Brookfield. They're supposedly in Lyons, which makes it tough to find because Lyons really isn't on the map. And they have an $8 special, and I'll be honest, so it's like $8 special, one large slice and a soda. Well, so I'm like, yeah, I'll get the large slice. I look at the slice as well. What I didn't realize is their one large slice. Why is it? Oh. That thing in the background, you may be wondering what that is. That's actually a heater. Okay, there, that's better. But they said, okay, so it was like, so it's like one large slice. Well, their one large slice is actually two fairly thick slices. And my stomach's still adapting a little bit, but there was no way I could eat everything. So I actually had the second slice for lunch today. Ooh, Gorn Rangers. We're going to go after the Gorn Rangers because the Gorn Rangers can cast spells. And some of the spells are annoying. Of course, being that this is the DFortae mod, expect anything. Including more hit points than you would expect. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I like to go to the Chicago area. They've got, and as I said, I was pretty tired. So I didn't do the Classics tournament, and of course they do have if you look in Brookfield, they do have Galloping Ghost Arcade. I don't know if anyone's been there. It is humongous. And it's like, okay, let's say they now have, I'll have to, next time I get time to go there, but they have, of course, Galloping Ghost Arcade, Galloping Ghost Productions, Galloping Ghost Pinball, Galloping Ghost Productions, more like their art end of it, Galloping Ghost, kind of like a boxing gym, but they have weights. Galloping Ghost also has a garage. And I don't know what else they have. I have a feeling they may have at least one or two other things. I would not be, I heard the next couple things I heard that they were going for is I think they were going for a hotel. Which actually I think is not a bad idea, especially because sometimes they have like multi-day tournaments. And so that would be a perfect place to put people, But while I'm here, I'm actually gonna, after this battle, I'm gonna show you the lanyard, the nice lanyard that they gave me. The nice lanyard that I. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to just save this. And I'm actually just going to rest a little bit because, you know, yeah, most of those are fairly not big deal. Okay, but this is what they printed out. So it says Pinball Expo, and then it's me, John Moody, and it was a single day pass. So there you go. Okay, so let's go through this door. Oh, it's locked. Yeah. But like I said, I was tired. In fact, I wouldn't say I was so tired that literally when I was resting, I fell asleep on one of the chairs for 10 minutes. Now, think of it, you're just sitting and you fall asleep and there's people passing by, you know, they're talking. It's not like it's quiet or anything. Like it was sunny, the sun was out, it was an unreal Chicago day. Temperatures were probably close to 80 Fahrenheit. I mean, the weather was just cray-cray. I'm not complaining. Okay, so it's locked, so we're gonna pick it. Now you notice that the second thing is red. So that means that we cannot unlock this by normal means. So how are we going to unlock it? Oh, DFortae has a knock knock. So what we're going to do is I don't think we get oratory for this, but let's try to do knock knock. Yay, success. But yeah, the expo, and just one thing, if you're gonna go to a pinball expo, like one of the very popular games, you know, very popular game is like I think Iron Maiden. You know, just it's one of the somewhat modern Stern, or like Attack from Mars. A lot of places have them. You know, you don't go there to play those games, okay? You know, you don't go there to play the games that you can normally play at your home arcade. What you do is you go around. It's like, wait a minute, you know, like I played Scooby-Doo because I haven't been to a place where there's a Scooby-Doo. Of course, being that I'm Moody Mystery, I have to play Scooby-Doo. But you play different things, you know. You play like Alice in Wonderland. The free play area had some like old EMs that I've never seen before. Yep, I'm gonna play those. You know, or I think there was an old Back to the Future. Yep, play those. And they even have like a homebrew section. It's like they have a section where people design their own games, and then they bring them. You know, I played a couple of those. I'll be honest with you, sometimes the quality isn't the best because sometimes people try to just get something out, say, oh look, I got it, you know, homebrew. It's like you want to do it, you want to do it right, you know. Okay. Oh yay, another chest. But yeah, go there to play the unique games. I talk to people. Watch the tournament, but you know, give tournament. Don't talk a lot. Give the people their space. you know, I did talk to one of the people because I knew them from streaming, and what I did is I talked to them, make sure it was okay, because, and they, you know. Oh. And then there's the exhibit hall where, people are exhibiting things. Someone is even selling like marshmallow peeps. And they were all rabbits, so it wasn't like there were marshmallow peeps. Okay, and usually ad breaks come about every half hour. What I do, I also put in the time, just so you know. Now, maybe I've been often repeating myself, but I always like to make sure that people... Okay, donkey. Okay, so 3 stars on the bottom. That's a psionic bolt. Okay, I'm definitely going to take the lyre. I'm going to take the hat. I'm going to take the shield. I'm going to take the gloves. We're probably getting close to being over capacity. I mean, running out of... See, we're already starting to run out of inventory spaces. So what we may need to do is we may need to head back to... the... what's his name? Palookies. And the... Okay, there's an ad break, so I'm going to BRB. Hey, welcome back everyone. Ad break is over. Okay, I'm also watching the football games, so. Okay, so let's save it. Okay, this is locked. Let's see if there's anything exciting back here. Again. Now, again, if this seems boring with the overpowerful characters, just wait. Things are gonna get a bit interesting. But I want to thank everyone for coming on in. Again, John Moody of Moody Mystery. I only play games. I also like to talk about other things. If everything goes according to plan, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be... tomorrow morning after I meet with my realtor, I'm going to be heading to the gym. Oh, yay, another chest. Let's see who has what. Okay, Gixxer. Oh, breastplate. Yep. Hat. Feathered hat. Yeah. Nothing to write home about. So Gixxer has 3. Chromatic Lyre. I don't think that's really worth it. I mean, it's nice, but I'm not gonna... I don't know. It does cast irritating skins, so... Leather Curious, that may be worth something. Strapped Buckler, not bad. Oh, we haven't identified these gloves yet. Scale Mail Mittens. Ah, looks like I'm schmitten for some mittens. Unfortunately, psionics cannot use them. Okay, good. Okay, so let's see. It looks like 1 and 8 definitely are in. So that could mean Guardian, but I don't think it's anything else because that's the only thing that has 1 and 8 in it. Yay. Ice Shield, not bad. Okay. I think now we've hit all of the locked places. So okay, keep out condemned area. I think this is one more place that we're gonna at least open, because reason being is it will at least help us use up an inventory item. Okay, yay, success. Building is old and crumbling away, completely empty, save for a few big broken crates and a somewhat liberal spread of rodent droppings. Oh, yay, rodent droppings. Yay. Oh, rats. Okay, old this is all you can glean, some assigned too faded to read. Now, we're on the south side, so maybe this is where our maybe our old city access key comes into play. All right, it's Captain Zanzibar. Now we can really party. Welcome on in, Captain. Hope you're doing well. Doing well. Just as I said, had fun at the Pinball Expo. Let's see, got to see some cool streamers. Trying to think if there were any others. But yeah, hopefully, Captain, hopefully maybe you'll get the get what you need so you can at least attend. And I know you're busy with a lot of stuff, so I understand. Okay, now these are Danes. They do worry me a little bit. Now let's see. I did meet another person, but they were not a if I remember correctly, they were not a pinball streamer. Okay, it looks like the it looks like the skeletons got through the what. Yeah, but I hope you've been doing well, Captain. I hope everything's going well according to plan for you. Yeah, if those are the streamers I met now. Hot Nudge, I didn't really get to talk to Hot Nudge a lot. So, okay. You know, I just recognized them a couple times in the hall, so I thought maybe, okay, that's, but they looked like they were they were on a mission, so I'm like, eh. Let it, as Elsa would say, let it go. Okay, inside the shop, the room is empty, its walls bare, and a thin veil of dust covers the floor. Now, oh boy. Okay, now, you see that we have Homegrown and Pepper. I don't think I recognized them. I didn't recognize them if they did. But I think Homegrown was there because someone mentioned them. But yeah, I did not run into them. Okay. Now there's D rank, T rank. Now you notice this says truce, spell. And so what that means is Derang Terang doesn't really like us 100%. I would say he's maybe a bit neutral towards me. So I can either truce and butter him up and maybe get him to like me, or I can just leave and say frick it. I'm just going to leave and say frick it, because I'm not, keep in mind, this is an Iron Man run, so I can't save some scum. So if, let's say, things don't go according to plan, guess what? I got to go. It was fun. I think the only drawback was I didn't get enough sleep the night before, and it's about a 3.5-hour drive, so let's see how much, gold. I don't have a lot of gold. Ouch. But yeah, it was fun. Although I will say this, it was tired and my feet were out. Walking a lot, especially in the hard concrete floor and without the best of shoes, not fun. And the reason I went is because I don't know next year where I'm going to be. I mean, it could be October. I could be in a strange place. Or I could be in a totally different place, unexpected. You again. Again, I'm just going to leave, okay? I'm not going to be bothered with you, nothing against you. 5 knight rooks, yay. These, as I said, this part of the game may be boring just because I'm really just kicking butt with the monsters, but eventually the level's going to catch up, okay? So don't think, oh, it's easy, Okay, so New City Dock and Marina. I'm going to go back in here again because, okay, first I am going to, I believe that one of my characters has a copper penny, and that's what I need. And what that does is that opens the door. Okay, cobwebs hang like fine tapestry from the ceiling and walls of the dark museum, creating the illusion of a gossamer maze. Or should we say a spiderweb maze, which, considering it's 11 days from Halloween, is very appropriate. Petrified homunculus. A large crystal dome sits upon a tarnished metal stand, attached and sealed quite hermetically. Peering inside the dome, you see a small gargoylean figure, apparently made of stone or some other hard material. The quality of workmanship is exquisite, so perfect to the last detail that one might almost swear the tiny figure was real. Whatever it is, it doesn't appear too tasty. Nope. Twisted heads. An elaborate mural cast in metal hangs from the wall, and sticking out are the bronzed heads of 3 little characteristic imps. While there doesn't be any particular meaning to the abstract background of the relief, you discover that the small burlesque heads can be twisted around. Surprised to learn that when a head is oriented in one direction, it appears to convey a certain emotion, and by turning it upside down, the original face reverses and extols an opposite expression. You wonder if perhaps there is some meaning in this madness. So I'm just gonna... Okay, so nothing happens. Maybe there is some type of clue later on as to what to press. Now, part of me wants to look it up in the walkthrough. Another part of me wants to, okay, good. Okay. Okay, so let's save it. Do not touch wand majestic. Hovering above a marble pedestal are four glowing balls. Balls are aligned in the form of a pyramid, 3 at the base in the shape of a triangle and the 4th on top as the peak. The balls do not appear to be connected to the pedestal in any way, and you cannot readily explain how it is that they remain suspended above it. Of even more interest is that within the pyramid floats an ornate and dazzling wand which bathes the area with a radiant aura. Okay, we're going to try to take the wand. As your hand reaches into the pyramid, it disappears. Although you cannot see your hand, it is still connected to you, and it feels as if you have reached inside a vat filled with oozing slug-like worms crawling all over your digits. We're going to leave the hand inside, see if there's anything in there. Feeling around inside, your fingers detect something hard, round, and slightly heavy. As you grasp the object and retract your hand, something gives you a small burn. Gixer disease. Quickly pulling your hand from the pyramid, you are relieved to find it is still there. Mysterious wand appears quite unaffected by your actions and continues to hover and glow. Okay. So now Gixer is diseased. So what happens whenever a character gets diseased? You better take care of them ASAP. That's why I checked to see what character had cure disease. Because the last thing I want to have happen is for characters to have disease, because what happens, and I learned this from the Wizardry 6 DFortae mod, is if you DFortae mod is if you let disease go for too long, eventually other maladies are gonna pop up, like nausea, insanity, maybe even lose an ability score permanently, and that's the last thing you want to have happen. But Gixer did get an item called a rebus egg. This guy again. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go, as you can see, we've only taken the first step into this whatchamacallit. Okay, so we wanted to go swimming in the ocean. Thinking of seafaring, are we? Beware the dangers of the deep. Okay, so this is Sogheim. We can trade, but I don't think he has a lot that we really need. Heavy heal, which is nice. Nothing really exciting, okay? Nothing exciting. And so, oh, just letting you know there is an ad break coming up. A lonely plaque devoid of trophy hangs from the wall. Raids Brombadeg. You know, D-Rang, T-Rang, I'm about ready to hit that fight button. You're getting annoying. And that's the drawback to some of these NPCs. They can really get annoying. Sorry, this is locked, so I'm going to pick it. Success, yay. Spanning the room, suspended by hoists and beams, the skeleton of a small sailing vessel awaits completion. Looking closely at the unfinished ship, discoloration in the wood of various sections suggests the small boat has probably been under construction for several years, possibly more. Okay, well. He's really going after them. Okay, it is evident that this rate of progress, it could be a decade before the ship is ready to sail the open seas. Clearly, there is little hope of it being of any use in your current endeavor. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we've taken care of most areas except for one. Okay, ooh, for the first time, we are now going up against Savant Troopers. I'm going to see if Ice Ball is good enough to work on them. Okay, good. So we got our 6 Savant Troopers back. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to try something. Somewhere here I have a green potion. Or I have a green potion which I think is like something. Stink bomb. Well, let's actually use that. Let's at least get it out of our inventory. Let's see if Hellgraph has anything exciting. Nope. Okay. An elaborate device with tiny blinking lights has been implanted into the heavily sealed door. Only a thin slot at the base of this device displays any hope of access into its internals. Let's pass on it for now. Now that wafer we dropped, we may need it, so let's keep that in mind. Let's see where this one takes us, and before we go any further, let's see. DeForte, you're pretty injured, so let's get you back up and running. Let's see, Hellgraph. Inside the Constellatory, a host of the elite Savant Guardians stand ready for battle. Moving swiftly, silently, and with perfect precision, they assume a massive attack formation. Whoa! Okay. Okay, let's do Falling Stars and Basilisk Eye and we'll see what happens. Battle over. Vaporized by the mysterious guards have left no trace or clues. It is all humanely efficient. A small black box with 3 blinking buttons is attached to the wall. It appears to be patiently awaiting instructions that were presumably lost with the demise of the guards. Okay, blue, yellow, yellow. Wait a minute. There was a wafer that said BYYR. So let's try this. BYYR. The color buttons blink 3 times and then go out. Yay, we figured it out. Let's see, is anyone close? I know Sparkle, you're somewhat close. Not really, 87,000. This prison, like all cages and chambers and confinements, is desolate and somber, and the air is thick with the stale odor of unhealthiness. Construction is plain and simple, but quite adequate to be effective nonetheless, serving all too well its ultimate intent to slowly drain the life of those who are deemed threatening or undesirable to the currently prevailing powers that be. You find a key hanging on the wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the key on everything. Now you notice it says no effect. And the reason for that is because that one happened to already be unlocked. Yep, nothing exciting there. So let's go down here. Sorry, hon. I had some stuff stuck in my throat. I'm sorry. I should not have done that. Moody. Ooh. Whoa, boar weevil and venom weevils. Okay. Let's actually go after the venom weevils. Okay, so it looks like we took care of all the venom weevils, so now it's time for the boar weevils. Nice. Okay. This prison cell is occupied by a very rotund and somewhat unattractive creature, although his demeanor does not appear hostile. I am in your debt. I was betrayed by a gang of assassins, spies that were searching for Orc Ogre Castle, our secret force hidden. Oops, Perhaps we should get out of here before more of the guards arrive. Okay, so let's talk. So let's ask where the castle is. The location of Ogre Castle is well kept secret, known only by a handful of outsiders. But now I have need of your help and must reveal it to you. You must swear never to tell it to anyone. Will you vow never to reveal what I tell you? Yes, I'm good at keeping secrets. A plot has unleashed by those who would envision the destruction of the mighty Gorn Empire. We survived the years of war with the Dane and Monk because we were stronger, but now new forces have appeared that seek to sway and inflame our old enemies. I will attempt to find the traitors who deceive me before they can reveal the location of Orc Ogre Castle. But you must travel to the castle and warn the king. Tell him this: the DFortae alliance is broken. I'm not sure what that means. DFortae, I don't know who was like Dar. I sense a Dane in there, but that's about it. He will understand its meaning and know what to do. East of New City, if you follow the road that forks northward, you will enter our lands. The border is guarded by a special division of the Gorn army under the command of the great Lord Gallier. He is loyal to the king and will allow you passage if you present him with this letter. From there, make your way westward through the forest. Be on the lookout for the entry in a small clearing. It is a difficult journey, but you should be able to reach it in a day or so. Uga be with you. Captain Beauregard leaves. Okay, so now we have a mission. Letter of Beauregard. Good. So we got the letter. And if I remember, there's like one more place, I think, if I remember, where we needed to... Okay, there's that, which we really didn't get into much. And I'm not going to really try it, okay? Okay, so here's Palukes. So we're going to save it, and we're going to... Okay, so yeah, Paluque is usually giving his speech. Okay, so... If we've got full plate, we really don't need a breastplate. Light crossbow, we don't need that. We're not going to really be doing a lot of bow stuff. Okay, nothing. Everything else, I would say. Okay, let's see what this and one thing I can tell is I can tell when people start to get a little exhausted in chat, and it's very simple. Exhausted and streaming kind of doing their own thing. It's like there's a lot less chat traffic, and it's not a complaint. Lurkers are welcome, but I've noticed an observation, and it's good by me. I'm gonna keep the chat. I think I poked a sleeping giant. You know what, let's get rid of these feather darts. All they're doing is they're just taking up an inventory slot. Iron key, let's get rid of it and okay, good. That'll at least that'll at least free up a few inventory slots. Okay, now there's one place up there I know we didn't hit, but I'm not going to worry too much about it because it is the it's the okay, another NPC who's not truce. At some point, maybe I need to take a chance on them and be like, okay, let's see what. Okay, I see where it is, yep. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Ah, good, okay. Okay, so okay. So it looks like we have completed New City. So the only thing we have not done is we have not gone down to Old City now. Question I'm thinking, should we go down to Old City? Okay, so what we're gonna do is what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna head to Old Okay, I'm gonna head to Old City first. We're going to do is we're going to uh-huh. Yeah, it's mhm. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. Yep, time to raid some ruins. Not technically the ruins, but yeah, we're now going back to a dungeon crawl. We're gonna be crawling in dungeons for a little bit. Okay. The air is dank and unpleasantly musty, an odor possibly attributed to a slick ochre mold which covers the walls and floor. You detect no trace of footprints in the moldy floor, nor any other evidence to indicate the presence of others. So supposedly, we're the first ones here. Supposedly. Okay, that opens that, but one thing I always like to do, you know how I like to explore everything. Oh, lots and lots of bugs. Okay. Let's see how well Mind Flay works on the bugs. So it looks like not a lot of experience. Oh boy. Okay. So we've got some Danes here, which does have me worried a little bit. Okay, so essentially the whatchamacallit was the site. The room appears quite vacant, though the air is quite ripe with the putrid stench of something dead. Oh, okay. There's a chest, and oh boy. I would say this is probably the first time that I'm going to be kind of, how can I say this nicely? Shitting a little bit. Okay, so let's have Gixer. Gixer, you're gonna go after. We're gonna. A front row is gonna go after the dragon lizards. DeFortae, you're going to. You're gonna do Mind Flay level 4. Hellgraph, you're gonna do Falling Stars level 5. And now we'll cross our fingers. Really? Okay, let's see what's left. Okay, so we've got a monk and we've got a monk ninja. Let's see. So Sparkle, let's see if you've got anything. Not really. Not really. Not really. Okay, let's see what happens. Ooh, nice. Okay, good. Okay, so someone's saying a brick is forming. I don't really see a brick forming, unless that's a figure of speech. I said shit. Okay. Okay, so let's check this out. Okay, so it looks like psionic bolt. Whoa! Holy bad random nut number generator, Batman. We better make sure that we take the key, otherwise we're in trouble. So we're going to save it. We got a couple characters insane, and unfortunately Gixxer is one of them. Now, why is Gixxer one of the worst people to have insane? Because Gixxer's got some pretty powerful weapons. And so therefore Gixxer can, how can I say this nicely? Gixxer can pretty much, you know, do serious damage to one of the other characters. Okay, now one thing to keep in mind is that especially when you're doing healing spells, it's best to kind of spread the wealth around a little bit, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get all of the characters back to their full hit points. And that's our goal. Okay, so now let's start checking out our goodies. Our goodies, not my goodies. Key, this is probably obviously that key. Okay, yep, Old City key. Big surprise. Cloak. Midnight cloak. See, Ninja already has a Displacer cloak, and Bard already has a Midnight cloak. Although what we could do, let's... Liar? Baso Liar, I think that slows, but it's pretty heavy, so... Sorry. Now, I was actually driving home, and it was like, go nice trip, and yes, I was getting tired. You know, and that's what worries me, you know, because I got home at about 1 a.m. Eastern. Well, I was actually feeling pretty good. My sinuses were nice and everything. As soon as I got into the city where I live, guess what guess what started happening? I started sneezing like you know what. I was like, chew, chew, you know, which probably proves that it was allergies, because okay, book of Fire Shield. Let's see. Jazzerant tonic. Bishops can wear these. That's a minor upgrade, but let's see who else can wear it. Let's see who else can wear it. Bard can wear it. Let's see what the Bard has. Yeah, same, so. Okay, now let's check our books here. So we have a book of unhexing. Okay. I'm going to save it, because sometimes what happens when you scribe books, sometimes the game does crash. And no, we don't have a unhexing. I think I'm unhexing. I assume that's a remove curse. Yep, we now got remove curse. Good. Okay, so let's check the other book, which is a Fire Shield. Okay, so Lord, let's see. Oh crap, you have Fire Shield. Wait a minute, you don't have Fire Shield. I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah, good. And that gets you some more spell points. Okay. Okay, so now we have the old city key. So that's Gixxer. So Gixxer, you're going to go through there. Yep. Okay. Okay, last battle is coming up. So here we go. And I'm going to say, please stick around for the raid. Oh, crap. We've got skeleton lords. Okay. Oh boy, we've got Puxic oozes. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to think of how best to handle this. Okay, let's dive in. I'm going to take a chance on Mind Flay. Keep in mind, I don't think it's going to necessarily work. And the reason being is because Hellgraph is going to actually dispel the others. I'm not too worried about the skeleton lords. Hopefully they won't get off a lot of magic. Okay, so we're going to save it right here. And I'm gonna stick around for the raid. I'm gonna raid Jeff Tainerment. Okay, so stick around. He may not be on too long, but I'm gonna still raid him anyway. Don't tell him that I said this. He's about the only cool person I know that's still streaming. Okay, and thank you everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see you Monday night where I'll be playing whatchamacallit.
Oh my gosh, Moody.
Cheers to you, man.